Well, I'm out here on a run right now. It's probably going to look like crap, but my running has just felt rudderless and empty the last couple of weeks. I DNF'd Run Rabbit Run 100 at mile 50, which is my first ever DNF. And it was hard. I felt like I trained really well. I thought I had a shot at the top 10, honestly. And I came through 50 miles in like 16 hours or something. My slowest 50-mile time by double. And I've just kind of felt rudderless since then. I'm probably going to feel stupid filming this video and watching it back. But I feel like I need to have some sort of goal, even if no one watches it. Some sort of accountability. I think... Sorry, there was a car coming, so I had to stop. I do really well with running when I have goals, and especially goals with races attached to them. I love running for pushing myself, but I love being able to do it in a race environment. I can push myself pretty good in workouts and time trials, but there's just something about the adrenaline of a race that I just crave. It gets me fired up, gets me excited. And as a dad with 2 young kids, races just aren't really our budget priority. So I kind of I want to sign up for all these races and like get motivated to run a lot. And I'm running pretty much every day right now, but the soul isn't there, the enjoyment, the excitement. So hopefully with this video, I'm going to put out some of my goals. And who knows, maybe one of you will watch it and somebody will be aware of my goals. Because my wife, Rebecca, she knows I have goals around running, and she supports them as much as she can, but she doesn't understand the need to run or the need to race. She just she thinks like, oh, it's something I do to stay healthy, which I do, but I do it because it makes me be the best I can be. Anyways, I'm going to pause for a minute. So, for running goals, I have a lifetime PR in the 5K of 16:29. I also have a 16-year-old brother that he's running in the 16:40s right now. So right now I can still claim supremacy as the fastest brother, but he's really threatening that title. This year, earlier in March, he had just broken 5 in the mile, so he was feeling pretty cocky that he could beat me. And so we raced when I was out there visiting, and we ran 5 flat in the mile, and I outleaned him at the line. So as of the moment, I retain the title of fastest brother. I think this title might be short-lived, but I'm determined to not go down without a fight. So my plan this winter is to train for the 5K, which I haven't done in almost a decade. I turned 29 this month, and since leaving high school, I've trained for the marathon and ultra marathons exclusively. And I've done pretty well. I've done, 50-miler in 8 hours, marathon in 2:48. So I've done some pretty quick times, done some pretty competitive races and felt pretty good. But to get down to 16:29, again, that's another level of fitness. So yeah, that's my goal for this winter, is to get back into shape. I'd love to break 16, but my main focus is to be able to set up a race with my younger brother and beat him in the race. Even if we run 19 minutes and I beat him, it's a slow tactical race, I still beat him, fastest brother. If we run 15:50 and I beat him, even better. So that's my main goal. I'm going to try and do the Norwegian singles approach, which is just a lot of threshold workouts. I don't have time in my life for doubles, so we're going to be doing a lot of singles. And I'm trying really hard to learn how to take my easy days easier. Since moving to Missouri, I've been getting back into shape and into running, and the humidity here kills me. So during the summer, some of my easy runs, easy, I'd still get my heart rate up into the 180s. And I think that's what kind of did in my 100 is I just was overcooked by the time the race came around. Because in like a month before the race, I felt amazing. I think I could have done amazing at that race if it had taken place 5-6 weeks earlier. But it didn't, and I overcooked it. So my goal with this 5K training is to do threshold on Tuesday and Thursday with a long run that has some like kind of marathon paced pickups in there. So I'll do a pretty structured training block, but I want to make sure that my easy runs are easy enough. And when I get into shape, I get into the bad habit of running my easy runs at mid 7-minute pace or faster, like even dipping into the 6s, which feels amazing. You feel so cool when you're cranking through the miles, but it's just, I think that's what is killing my body now that I'm old. I feel like an idiot, all these cars driving past while I have my phone facing this when I'm talking. But yeah, that's the goal. We're going to be doing 5K training, doing some threshold work. I may throw some speed, like some hill tempo work in there as well, because that actually made me feel really, really fit before the 100-mile race. I'd essentially do an hour to an hour and a half at 10% grade on my treadmill with like 7-minute pushes. So I'd do 7 minutes hard, a 10% incline, and then just kind of jog again for a while, 7-minute pickup. So it was kind of thresholdy work, but uphill. And that made me feel really fit doing that. So that may get incorporated. Right now, the main plan is just to do 5 times 5 minutes at 6-minute pace, or 6 times 5 minutes, whatever it is. Essentially just a lot of, a little bit of intensity mixed in there, but a lot of just steady, consistent effort to get fit. And then as we get closer to setting up the race, I'll figure out how to do some more 5K specific workouts where I'm going a little bit faster pace. But the main goal right now is just to get really fit.